Welcome back, everybody. Texas has at least 32 counties that operate a Veterans Treatment Court. That's according to a report released last year by the Texas Veterans Commission. Here in Travis County, it's among the places that offer this kind of alternative for certain veterans in the criminal justice system.
The state says this kind of court is aimed at offering a path to recovery. So today we're going to explore how these courts work, and we have three special guests joining us here in the studio because each of them will show us a little bit of how the system works. So we want to start by introducing you to Judge Brad Urrutia, who presides over the Travis County Veterans Treatment Court. Next to him we have Dr. Blake Harris, the Veteran Mental Health Director for the Texas Veterans Commission, and then Kevin Cancino there on the end, who graduated from a Veterans Treatment Court himself. So to each of you, thanks so much for being here.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Judge, I want to start with you with the first question to kick things off. So over the last 14 years, we understand that Travis County has had 369 successful graduates from its Veterans Treatment Court. Explain how these people got into the program and how that all works once they do.
Sure. Most of the people, or all the people who come into the court, are involved in the criminal justice system in some way or another. And what our court does is we identify those veterans and we identify their needs and we help them in recovery. Our court is a treatment court, and so what we try to do is address the concerns that they have. For instance, it may be PTSD or it may be substance abuse, and we try to treat the root causes of why they're in the criminal justice system to begin with. And just quickly, at the end of the program, if they're successful, they can get their case dismissed and their records expunged.
A huge step for them if they're able to go through that. So Kevin, we want to talk to you because you successfully completed one of these programs. Describe that experience. What was it like starting off, and then what was that feeling like to complete the program?
Sure. I think getting involved in the criminal justice system, there's a lot of ambiguity at first, but getting into the program, I quickly realized that I had excellent case managers, an excellent support system, so that unease went away pretty quickly.
And was there anything that you learned through the program that you'd like to share for people who maybe are on the front end of this process?
Sure, that redemption is possible, most definitely.
Beautiful message there.
And Dr. Harris, we want to talk to you as well because the Texas Veterans Commission provides support to be able to keep these courts up and running around the state. Talk about the importance from your perspective of continuing to do that.
Yes, well, as the judge and Kevin both indicated, this is an opportunity for recovery and folks to address some of their own risk factors and get back into the community and be productive. Veterans have shown to be some of the most productive members of society, so addressing some of the roadblocks and overcoming that is important. And Texas Veterans Commission is happy to do that through supporting the veteran treatment courts with funding, and then we also have our Justice of All Veteran program that provides training to make sure they have the best practices and the tools in their toolkit. And then we have a military veteran peer network that also assists with mentorship so that folks who have lived some of the same struggles can share their experience and provide hope to those who are in the courts.
Do you expect that support to continue in the years ahead? Is there still that motivation to keep this going?
Yes, unfortunately the need for veteran treatment courts in all specialty courts is still there, but they are an evidence-based practice. They're shown effective across the nation in reducing recidivism, promoting recovery, and getting folks from falling deeper into the criminal justice system. It is a great opportunity to get folks back in the community and being productive.
That brings us right to a question for you, Judge. What would you say to other counties or maybe communities who don't have a program like this and they're looking at setting up something similar?
I think reach out to people just like Dr. Harris here and try to establish a program in your community. I know that we have a lot of rural counties, but you know, they could do a veterans court that could be shared between the multiple counties because it's worth it, and we owe our veterans something. We owe them a debt of gratitude because it's an all-volunteer force, and they volunteered to do the hard work for us.
We appreciate all of you bringing different perspectives to this and helping our audience out there understand a little bit more about it. So thank you all again. We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we are going to send you to break, and we'll be back after this.